Hola, hola, hola. Hello, my people. This is Elvis from Elvis Tours. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This afternoon, we are visiting our friend Alexi, drinking a coffee in the coffee shop El Rincon del Cafe here in Puerto Plata City. Okay, my people. Today we're gonna talk about one of the most important products in Dominican Republic, the Dominican Coffee. Okay. Okay, my people, now we are with Mr. Alexis. He's the owner of this place. He's going to tell us how the process of the coffees and also why he likes to have the business coffee. Hi Alexis, how are you doing?
Good, and you?
Very well.
Welcome to our Rincon del Cafe. Allow me to explain you the process of coffee. We have it here. Let me tell you that from the flower that you see here, the white one, the first one, to the cherry, to the coffee cherry or coffee bean ready ripe, it takes from 7 to 9 months. Depending on the altitude of the plantation, it will take from 7 to 9. Now, as you can see there, in the second one, they don't ripe at the same time. That means that you will have to be collecting for 3 months every week. After we collect the coffee, because it have to be a handy process, you can see there's ripe, yellow, and there's some green coffee. We put it in a basket and then we pass it to the machine where we extract the beans from the cherries. So once we extract it, then we have fermentation for 8 hours. Then we wash the beans and put it in a drying pad, as you can see on the next one, and it will be there for 5 days. Once that we dry for 5 days, then we peel out the shells and put it into the roaster. When we have the coffee like this, then you already know the process. We grind it and we brew the coffee. But here you can see some different coffee from different locations. And this is because we are working with specialty coffee, and we will also work with single origin coffee, which means that every city that you see in the package, it means the place where the coffee was collected and harvested. For example, you have Esperanza here, San Jose de Ocoa, Valdesia, you have Rancho Arriba. Those are locations from the Dominican Republic. Because in this type of coffee, we don't put it all together from different locations. We just put one coffee from one farm separate, and the roaster goes straight to the farm and buy the coffee to roast it. This is what we call single origin coffee. We also have coffee that are from different farms, like this one that is a state coffee. It means that this person only processes this coffee. He doesn't buy coffee when it's finished. While we are working with coffee and specialty this kind of Dominican coffee, because we work with undershade coffee. If you can see here, we have a coffee tree that is about 3 years old. Once they are this size, they begin to produce coffee. But we are also recovering coffee forestry in the Dominican Republic. That means from this coffee, we buy from a small farmer to help them to develop their community. And this is very important because coffee grows under shade. So if you want to grow coffee, first you need to make a forest. Once you have the forest, then you can produce coffee. And at the same time, you have a forest and you will recover in water. And this is the process of Dominican coffee. We have different processes here, natural, we have honey process, and all this process you can smell it and feel it here. We have different tastes of the Dominican coffee. It's not just one flavor, it's different flavor depending on the region.
Alexi, this look like recycles and the wood, so can you tell me something about that?
Yes, we are just, if we are recovering forest, we have to protect the one what we have. And one way to do it is recycle. All the wood that you see in the store, it is recycled wood. The only one that it doesn't look like recycle is the white one, and they are also made of recycled wood because it's a way to protect the forest. As we protect the forest, we prefer to use recycled wood. It looks nice, different, but also we are protecting the environment. If you see here, the desk is also made of recycled wood, which make a difference. We save a couple of trees from being cut to make these furnitures.
Alexis, we can see here some kind of stuff. Can you please tell us about that?
Yes, Rincon del Cafe work with the community. And one way that we do it is helping the small art craft maker, where they can bring all what they make and sell it here. So this is like known from us because this is from the art craft people who make a lot of different arts, and we give them the opportunity to sell it here. From soap made of coffee to this kind of bracelet, the people can buy here these spoons that are decorated by some art people here. And this is the way that we support our community, and it's a way that people can sell what they do. Sometimes they cannot sell in a big store because they just make a small part, but we put it here to sell. If you can see, this truck was made by Oriolis, which is also an art man. He make a lot of stuff, but basically he make it with recycled wood. So this is a way we help the people from the community. They can bring their stuff and sell it here, and at the same time we are protecting the environment. For example, this one, you see, it was a soda can, but they become a key holder with coffee beans. So this is the way we protect the environment, and at the same time we help the community.
Okay, my people, now Mr. Alexis is going to show us how to make the coffee.
Okay, so we have different kind of way to brew our coffee. Here we have the machine, the espresso machine on the right side, and if you take a look here on the left side, it is the Dominican most used tool that is called the Greca. It's a mocha pot. It's from Italy. And we have also the French press and the AeroPress. But today we are going to do it the traditional way. We do it in the countryside. So I'm going to show you how we make the coffee with the artisan way that we do it. We call it the filter, which is this one. What I've done is just put the coffee powder here with hot water and leave a few minutes just for the pre-infusion. And now I will just put it here to drip it down and have our coffee the traditional way they do it in the countryside. It looks like a pocket. Maybe at the beginning they used to have a pocket, but it's really just a regular cloth prepared for this. As you can see, all what we are doing is just separating the solid from the liquid in the coffee. And we will have a very traditional cup of coffee made like my grandmother used to make it in the countryside. Cheers. So if you really like coffee and you really like the traditional cup, this is one of the best way to do it. It's very simple. Just put hot water coffee holder and just the filter. It's very similar like if you use another way. This is the filter. It's simple. And if you can see here on the right side, we have the traditional filter that we use, that my grandmother used to use in the countryside. At the end, we just have separated the solid from the liquid, and we have our coffee ready to drink. So sensible coffee is something we are working. It's good you have a good coffee. We take care about the quality. And all this coffee, as you can see, they have the name of the farm where they were harvested. Neiva, Esperanza, Bella Aldea. Sensible coffee is about just putting the quality. I know you want a very good quality coffee, but just put it on side for 1 second and think about the people who produce the coffee. In this case, we have a card from the man who produced the coffee. He's from Jarabacoa, and we are focusing now on people who make the hard work, people who work the coffee and work the plantation. Because remember, coffee is prepared 3 times, at the farm, at the roastery, and at your coffee machine. But the first one is the only one you cannot take from the equation.
Okay, my people, now I'm enjoying a coffee. I'm going to tell you a secret. My favorite drink is a coffee. If you want to enjoy a real, very good coffee in Dominican Republic, come to Puerto Plata, El Rincon del Cafe, okay? Welcome here. If you like our video, please subscribe and don't forget to touch the notification button. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.